Hi, my name is Anna Jackson, and I'm a curious mind who wants to meet interesting people. That's why this show is called Whattaya Say with Anna J. So, should we go and meet somebody interesting? Hi, and welcome back to Whattaya Say with Anna J, and I'm Anna J. Today we've got a really interesting guest. You know, I love bringing people to the Okanagan, and I wonder why they're here. So this one, we're welcoming a guest who's helped make Kelowna music scene a whole lot brighter. You might know him as the conductor of the Kelowna City Concert Band, or maybe you've seen him play with the Okanagan Symphony Orchestra. But there's a lot more than a baton and a podium. Please welcome Robert Payne.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Thank you so much for coming on to the show. I really appreciate it. We were having a bit of a coffee and talking about Remembrance Day. I sing every year at the Cenotaph, and Robert always plays or conducts the symphony. And never the twain really meets until we finally started doing O Canada and actually combining our talents together. And then we thought, let's take it further. So we had a coffee to talk about more music. And then I went, wait a minute, you're really interesting, Robert. I want to talk to you. So that's why you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy. So let's just go back a little bit, because you're not from the Okanagan, and I always wonder what's the backstory. So you started in Winnipeg, is that correct? Or tell me a little bit about your story.
Well, yes, Winnipeg was home for a long time.
Where it was? Okay.
Yes.
Where were you born?
I was born in Edmonton.
Oh, in Edmonton.
Did
So Alberta.
some growing up in Calgary, but my father transferred quite a bit.
All right. Was your dad musical?
Yes,
Yeah?
he was. And my grandparents on his side, too.
All right, because I know that you started playing piano at something like 6 years old.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that inspiration, and like, when did you feel the spark of, oh dear, I think music's going to be my life?
That spark and that vision came very clearly to me in high school band. Yes.
Okay.
I played in jazz bands and concert band.
And what did you play?
I played trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know that you do percussion for the Okanagan Symphony Orchestra. So you started playing trumpet, and then when you were playing, because it's a big reach from being a conductor and also things. So where is your musical journey? Like, tie some threads for me.
After graduating high school, I was playing in some bar bands and garage bands and function groups.
Not the trumpet.
No, keyboards.
Oh, keyboards. Okay, you see.
Yeah.
I'm catching you.
And I was paying blue-collar dues, working in a paper house.
Yeah.
On a big machine called the guillotine, which would cut 1,000 sheets of paper at a time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And in those days, we needed a lot of paper.
Yes.
Because, I still use paper, but sorry.
Yeah, and so I was doing those blue-collar dues and trying to save up enough money to get to university and go through a 5-year concurrent music education program.
And where was that?
At Brandon University,
And where's that?
2 hours west of Winnipeg.
Of Winnipeg. Okay, so we are in Winnipeg, in Manitoba, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So, when did you first feel that you recognized music then as your career?
I would say right after graduation from high school.
And what was that? Tell me a little bit about that, because I'm a professional musician and I have like 7 side hustles. Well, living in a small town. So were you in a big town that you were able to just have to work, or?
Well, Winnipeg is not that large a city. But,
to me it feels huge.
But there is a really vibrant art scene there.
There is.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, talk to me a little bit about that. Like, where were you going? Who gave you your job? Like, what's going on in Winnipeg?
Well, after my graduation from college, university, the 5-year program, then I moved back to Winnipeg, and I just wanted to direct bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like direct. But big bands, you started off in big bands or orchestras?
Concert band, chamber ensembles. Actually, the available positions for a music teacher were pretty limited at that time.
But you were teaching then music?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I started
you were
in
teaching.
Sorry.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. Go on. So you were teaching, and that's how you got into conducting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about teaching.
Teaching music in particular, you connect with students and your musicians on such a personal level. It's a very, very rewarding job.
Well, I can imagine, but if you were teaching me clarinet, then it's not that rewarding. It's more like, so. Do you have any memories of like somebody that you really saw potential, and now you're watching them blossom, or like tell me, or some surprises that people that you've taught and now they've come back and say, hey, guess what? You taught me something, and look at me now. Tell me a little bit about that.
Ooh, I have so many graduates that went on in music.
Yeah.
And are earning.
But is there one particular? You don't have to name them or anything. You can just tell me the story.
Oh gosh, there's almost too many to mention. But
Wow.
Scott McQuaid was one very, very talented pianist and tenor sax player that I had. Paul Balkane is still performing with the Winnipeg Jazz Orchestra. Neil Watson is playing lead alto.
And they've come back to you and they've said, thank you for teaching me or like for mentoring me. Do they still keep in touch with you, or you've just noticed them on YouTube or something?
I see them on things when I am back in Winnipeg. I make contact with some of these students with whom I was very, very close. Two of them actually graduated from their programs at the University of Manitoba, top of their class, and they get to nominate one of their teachers from the past for an Excellence in Education Award, and two of them nominated me.
When was that?
Oh gosh, that would have been in the 90s.
And was that a ceremony that you had to attend and receive an award for?
Yes.
Well, that's amazing. How does that make you feel?
Very proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. For you to be nominated like that. I know I've got a couple of teachers that actually, now that I've moved back from the UK, I still, keep in touch with them, and they shaped my destiny, So you moved to Kelowna when? What year was that?
2017.
2017.
Yes.
And what was the path of your journey here that you now are part of our Okanagan arts community?
Well, we came here in this late summer of 2016 and just loved the look and feel of the place. We were visiting with my sister and brother-in-law and did some golf, did some wine tours.
Yeah, of course, you had all the things.
Yes, the Kelowna standard practice, right?
Yeah.
And we just couldn't wait to find a home to buy.
Really?
So that we could move here.
And was it because of the weather or the art scene, or what was that little tinkle inside your heart that says, this feels like home?
Well, we desperately wanted to get away from Winnipeg winters.
Well, that's what I heard. It's called Winterpeg for a reason.
Yes. And we love the outdoor lifestyle, kayaking, skiing, hiking.
Well, you look fit, so that's good.
Yeah, and thank you. So we moved here, and then, of course, I had just retired from teaching after a 31-year career, and I was interested in getting my teacher's ticket for BC, so I could help out and sub for band directors that needed to take a day or were taking kids on tour, but still had kids left at school that needed meaningful instruction.
Yeah, and when did the opportunity arise for the Kelowna City Concert Band?
I just did a Google search to see if there was a community band here. I played back in Winnipeg with the Winnipeg Wind Ensemble, very fine organization. And I learned of the Kelowna City Concert Band, and I called up the director and I said, may I come and observe a rehearsal or two? And then I started playing in the percussion section. And then come 2020, the director stepped away, and I had done some sub-conducting for him.
Okay.
And the president of the concert band said, would you take the podium and be our artistic director and conductor? I said, absolutely.
Absolutely. What did it feel like for the first time that you got a hold of the band and you, like, did you just do existing music that you guys were practicing already, or did you bring any new music in from your piles of music I can imagine you having in Winnipeg?
All of the piles of music that I have in Winnipeg are still in the school that I retired from.
Oh, you didn't nick them, the secret files?
Oh, I should have. I should have. The program has since evaporated at that school.
Okay, so tell me about Kelowna.
So Kelowna, the first number of times I was on the podium were as a replacement director.
Yeah.
When Dennis
So
Colpitz.
you were just doing their existing music.
Yes.
But did you bring any new vibes too?
I have purchased all kinds of music to explore with the band.
Well, you know what? We're gonna watch a little clip of you in action. Will you kind of set up the clip a little bit that you sent us?
Oh, this would be some amateur video that came from last year's Christmas celebration concert.
And where was that?
That was it's now called the Sanctuary Lutheran. It used to be known as First Lutheran Church down on Lakeshore.
Okay, and here's you with the Kelowna City Concert Band conducting. We're gonna watch that and we'll be back in a minute, okay? See you then. So we're back. That was the Kelowna City Concert Band under the conduction of Mr. Robert Payne, who is my guest today. Robert,
Yes.
that was last Christmas, wasn't it?
It was.
Tell me a little bit about that clip.
Oh, the band really loves performing in the Sanctuary Lutheran. There's a really good acoustic there.
Oh, it is.
And they were really excited about the programming that I did for our Christmas concert.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot of audience favorites.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, what is an audience favorite when it comes to an orchestra or a big band?
I think recognizable tunes,
Yeah.
and Christmas is chock-a-block full of
Don't get me started about Christmas.
nostalgic tunes, ones that we even do a holiday sing-along,
Yeah.
where we invite the audience to be the choir.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And when you're curating music, not just for Christmas, but when you're curating music in a program for concert, to perform, what are some things that you look for in getting, I can just imagine what it's like, because you have to have an oboe section and a this and and for those things to marry and have time to shine. Like, tell me a little bit about that. It's so, I wish I had the knowledge, and that's what I really want to feed into. Where's that in your soul?
Well, when I'm looking through scores, I'm always looking for something for every section.
Yeah, okay.
That there is going to be interest and challenge that's going to it's the care and feeding of your orchestra. You have to make sure that there's a good balance between challenge as well as satisfaction.
Okay, and what's a couple of tunes that do that?
Well, one that we performed at the Remembrance Day service and have done so since the services came back is Rossano Galante's Nostalgia.
Okay, which one was that? Remind me of that.
Ooh. It's a recurring theme that keeps on coming back in multiple keys.
Right.
And it's just the band, I know that they love this piece.
Yeah.
And it just gives me shivers even thinking about how invested they are in delivering
Now
the
that's
goods.
a classical piece, or?
Yes.
So I have to listen to it again. Too bad that we didn't have a clip of that.
Ah, shucks. Yeah.
I know. We'll think about that next time I have you on. So I know that when I went to see you live in front of the Rotary Center for the Arts, you had a very special program that I enjoyed because it had themed music from film.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about when you started curating that, and how long is the actual rehearsal time for that? Like, how many hours of rehearsal to get that mastered in order to take it to concert? I know.
Well, we start rehearsing in September.
Okay, and you do it once a week?
Yes.
Okay.
Once per week. Primarily, we're focused on Remembrance Day material.
Good.
And songs, medleys from World War II, as well as World War I music, up until Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
And then we actually rehearsed the day after Remembrance Day, and started
And you start your Christmas program.
dove into the Christmas program. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we last year when you heard us doing the music from the silver screen,
Yeah.
that was one of the first themed concerts that I have programmed.
Yeah.
And it was immensely popular with audiences
Oh, yeah.
and musicians alike.
And that's the one that I particularly remember, so of course it resonated.
Yes.
So I hope you're going to do that again this summer.
We're doing a themed concert again. In the spring, it's Canada Coast to Coast and the American Heartland.
Oh, wonderful. So what are we going to what kind of music are we going to look into that? Like,
You'll hear music from Newfoundland all the way out to Victoria,
oh, right.
as well as some southern
And
favorites.
the artists, are any popular ones that we know, or I should research so that I can know?
Well, the great Howard Cable, the great late Howard Cable, he's the arranger of the Newfoundland Rhapsody that we're doing. And he appears again in the program, but I can't recall right now.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. And any pop songs or?
Mostly folk songs,
Oh, okay.
like Red River Valley,
Oh.
a Southern hymn.
River Valley.
Yeah.
Da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Yeah, so there's...
So what's a BC song? If we're doing East Coast, what's a West Coast?
Well, it's a 3-movement piece. And the first movement is depicting the Space Needle in Seattle.
Okay.
And then the second movement is actually called Victoria. And in the program notes from the composer, he describes Victoria as a quaint little village in Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
And then the third movement is Mount Hood.
Mount Hood, and what's that?
That's in the Northwest also.
In Canada?
No,
No, okay.
the American Northwest.
Oh, right. So it's
Yeah.
across from Canada and the States.
Yes, and
All
this
right.
piece is called Northwest Suite.
The Northwest Suite.
Yes.
All right. And that's going to be where? When are we going to expect to hear the piece de résistance of the performance?
We actually have not been able to schedule our spring concert yet.
Okay.
We're targeting early May.
Okay.
But
All right.
the Sanctuary Lutheran,
Yes, of
they
course.
have a booking procedure.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yes.
And where is your Christmas concert then?
It's in the Sanctuary
It's going to
Lutheran.
And when is that?
December 13th.
December 13th. Okay,
That's
we'll
a
write that on the
Saturday.
screen for everybody
Great.
to find out if you want to come, because this is getting close to our Christmas show.
Yes.
Okay, so Robert, we're
Yes.
talking about music. We know where you're from. We are happy to have you here in our Okanagan Valley and adding to the pleasure and ambience of what this Okanagan Valley really is. But what about you? What do you do for fun? Who is Robert? Tell me a little bit when you have put your baton down and you have some free time, or you just want to step away. Do you do like a busman's holiday and listen to music and go to concerts, or do you like, no, I want to do something completely clean and different?
Oh, I love going to concerts,
Yeah.
and we have music playing in the house all the time.
You do?
I have a varied palette.
Really?
I have drawers and drawers of jazz
Well,
CDs.
I like you already.
I have drawers and drawers of classical.
Okay, so if I was going to ask you the last 3 songs you listened to, what would they be? It could be, or just like 3 songs that this weekend you still resonate with you.
Well, last weekend was my birthday weekend, and
Happy birthday.
my wife treated me to 2 concerts. We went to see Jesse Roper. He was playing in the Creekside Theater.
Yeah.
And that was an introduction for me.
Oh, you didn't hear of him before?
No.
Okay.
No,
So
and
you discovered new
it was
music.
a fabulous concert. And earlier that weekend, we went to see Foreigner. They were playing.
Of course.
And students that I know from KSS were
We're
singing.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
remember Sheila French was asked to get her choir to join them, because that's what they do in every single city.
Yes,
They ask, I want to know what love is.
exactly.
I know. I was gigging that night, so I couldn't go. So tell me, so what else? Do you just sit around and listen to music? What do you do on your day off? What inspires you or motivates you?
Well, I practice billiards. I
Oh,
have
you do?
a pool table in our house.
home?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm
Pool
always, I'm not very good, but I'm always trying to improve.
Yeah.
As a musician, I know the value of practice, mindful practice.
Yes.
And same is true for billiards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that and billiards. Anything else? Do you read? Do you walk? Do you enjoy? How do you enjoy the Okanagan?
Walking, skiing, kayaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love this. Well, we got to know a little bit more about Robert. We're going to take a short break, and then I'm going to be back, and we're going to dig just that little bit deeper, because I have the Anna Jackson What Do You Say questionnaire, where we're going to really get to know Robert. Right, I'm back with What Do You Say with Anna J. And guess what? I've got Robert Payne still with me. And like I said, we're going to really get to know him. So, are you ready, Mr. Payne? It's not very painful. That's just your last name. Ready for the questions?
Oh, sure.
All right, okay. Question number 1. Best sandwich.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
Toasted tomato with fresh basil mayonnaise.
Basil mayonnaise, do you make it? Mm-hmm. You make basil mayonnaise, you scrumptious. Now, is it homemade mayonnaise, or you just you take the mayonnaise? Yeah, and
Yeah,
I do the same.
Yeah.
I have never made basil mayonnaise before in my life. And what's your favorite bread? What bread do you use?
Oh, a multigrain.
Multigrain. Is it open or closed?
Closed.
Closed. Okay. Best sandwich. Love that. Now you can elaborate if you want, but I'm going to ask questions because I need to know these things.
Okay.
Okay. What's the one thing that you own that you should really throw out?
Probably my trumpet.
Really?
Yes.
Why? What's wrong with it?
No, the trumpet is fine. What's wrong is I have lost my embouchure. I don't play it enough. As a director, I
Right.
spend time in front of a mirror making sure that my gestures are clear for
Right.
the musicians. I don't play trumpet very well.
Well, you know what you should do, because it's such a beautiful instrument. This is what I do with my mother's broken guitars. I put them on the wall as art pieces. And I have an old clarinet that's broken, but it's silver. And I just put it in my little corner, my music corner. So perhaps that's what you can do. Here's a suggestion.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, what is the scariest animal?
Probably a polar bear
Probably, or
an ill-informed politician.
okay, I like that answer. Good man. Apples or oranges?
Both, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Without an orange in your fridge, you can't garnish your Negroni properly.
Man.
Apples, they're so delicious, and there are so many varietals grown right here in our backyard. What better way to support the orchards?
I love that answer. And you know what? I always have an apples in the fridge. And usually I get them because my friends have so many apples that have fallen on the ground. And I'm just like, can I just pick them up and take them and make stuff out of them? So, yeah. All right. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, not even when you were a little kid?
I do not believe I ever have asked for an autograph.
Wow, you're confident. I wanted everyone's autograph. What do you think happens when you die?
I think, well, everyone that we've touched positively through music or through connection, I think we live on through them. But I also think our spirit becomes part of a universal energy source.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. Favorite action movie?
Oh, you're gonna laugh.
Okay.
Probably Steven Seagal in Under Siege.
Under Siege. Oh my goodness, that's a while ago.
That's way back, isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna watch that, and then I'll understand why you said that. And I have one number, and nobody's ever thought of it. What is it?
3.14.
No, it's not. Nobody will ever get this number, and it's so easy. One more question, and this is for the Okanagan. Do you think that Kelowna needs a new performing arts center?
Yes.
And why do you think that? Or what do you think Kelowna needs more of? But I like that answer because I do too.
Well, earlier this week I was at the informational meeting.
Yes.
With respect to a potential performing arts center. And the vibrancy that a signature theater could bring to Kelowna
Exactly.
is huge.
And you know what, I just as a side note, because I was thinking about this, we built our 850 seat theater in 1962 when there was only like 11,000 people in Kelowna.
Yes.
But now it's too small for some things. And we had the forethought. So that to me means we do need to have a 20-year vision. So anyway, thank you, Robert, for talking with me.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have anything else to say until you say goodbye?
Well, I would like your watchers to know that my biggest fan and greatest supporter is my wife of 39 years, Linda.
Linda?
Yes.
Thank you, Linda. And thank you for coming to the Okanagan. So that's our show for today. What do you say with Anna J? I'll be back next time with another guest and another interesting thing to listen to. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you.